good with you? So I hope your day's been going good. My wall as well. Hey, look, man, I'm coming in with some good energy right here. So, like this FaceTime call that we having right now. Like this, heighten your vibration any way that it can. You know, when I come here, I just want to always come here in truth, man, realness with you. And what I'm going to get on here and just like speak on a little bit, express some truth on is, man, do you know how, like, I don't even know where to begin, bro. I'm coming into this video and like having this talk with you. I really want to talk about some deep shit with you right now, man. It won't be long. Just some deep shit. Just want to, talk to you about goals, bro. Goals, man. And you see, one thing that I found to be very important in my journey that I didn't analyze with at first, but now I see why it's so important. You know, jotting down, you know what I'm saying, jotting down and keeping a note of what you are trying to, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to see success at is something important. So, you know, when you think about a lot of beings on this planet that move forth with fulfilling a dream, or, you know, well, we'll say not a dream, but fulfilling a fulfillment in their life, you know, having something come true, you know, and be seen to be done. And it all came about with, you know, planning, preparation, setting forth to draw out what they were trying to, you know, make happen. So a lot of that goes with, you know what I'm saying, you always, you know, you keeping a note of what you are trying to achieve. You know, you keeping a note of that. This is why a lot of people who move forth with, like, you know, want to be successful in life and want to have things, you know, done, tasks completed, they always jot down something in a span of, you know what I'm saying, of just a list to look over and a check-off list, like a vision board. You know, myself, I don't have a vision board, but I know the importance of it, because whatever you jot down is energy. Is energy. Everything is energy. So you have to see that this energy is the energy of what you want to move yourself into. You want that. Your energy now is in its present state. And you want to become that energy that you're writing down. That's the goal that you want to become. You want to become that energy of goal. So when you write things down, when you write your goals out, you know what I'm saying, you're becoming that. But you have to know you have to stay in the present. Because if you know what I'm saying, if you write your goals out and, you know what I'm saying, you rush right into that energy, you're kind of like you're screwing up the flow. I mean, you are that of what you're writing down. That goal is energy it's energy that's ahead, that you will be a part of, but you gotta allow yourself now to just, like, you know, you gotta let the steps proceed to move to ahead to that goal. You know what I mean? And it's something that myself, now being in my journey, I like to write down, you know, I like to keep a note of, you know, the topics of truth that I come on here and speak with, speak with you with. You know what I'm saying? It's always about a form of jotting down, you know what I'm saying? Writing out what, you know what I'm saying, you want to move forth with doing. Like always keeping just, you know what I'm saying, having, you know, a trail of, the trail of success follow behind you, you know? So you want to lead with that as an example, you know, because shit, it's just like if that's not something that you can become unorganized, you can. It's almost like standing in a room and it's a bunch of shit everywhere. You can't fucking move around. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got all these papers that you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you got your goals on, but they're unorganized. And you don't know, you know, what is what. So you always want to be organized, you know, as far as, you know, with the life you're leading. You want to have success follow you behind. You want to lead by example, by always being organized, by always keeping things in order, you know. And, you know, you're destined for success. You know, you're destined for whatever you want in this lifetime, you know. The thing is, the goal of the goal is to never chase the goal. Don't ever chase. Don't ever chase anything. Ever. There's no need to. You are that. You are the goal. You know what I mean? When you write down what you write, you are that. You know? That's your energy, but just it's in forwarding motion. It's almost like a letter. It's almost like a letter. Like when I write out a letter and then you put it in the inbox and it gets shot to whoever you're writing it to. You're just sending yourself, you know what I'm saying, to another energy. Think of that. Like it's your current self, and the energy that you're sending to is the new energy of you that you're gonna move into. So you're gonna move from your current state to that new state. But you gotta allow yourself to go through that process. You gotta allow yourself to be in that process of being in that transit process. You know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta allow the transit, you know what I'm saying, process to take place before it can be delivered, before it can be received. So, you know, really, I think a lot of people need to, you know, if only people could see that. You know, everybody has a goal. Everybody has, you know what I'm saying, something to offer. It's fucking fabricated matrix. Got everybody wanting to be like somebody else. You don't have to. You know. I'm gonna be a person to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like I always am. Being that when I was asleep, I used to stay on YouTube, right? I used to look at YouTube a lot. Not knowing that, being that YouTube was a platform at the time, which a lot of people were utilizing it. It wasn't just a platform for you to just be on there and looking at other people who were living great lives off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And they made themselves a sort of a quote unquote, they set goals for themselves right on YouTube, right before a lot of people. They set goals. They set goals to move forth with, you know what I'm saying, being more than who they once were. And I used to just be on YouTube a lot, and you know, I would sit back and I would watch videos and, you know, think it was just nothing more than an entertainment, you know, just it was all entertainment. It was just all watch, nothing else live behind it, knowing that the very app that I sat on was also an app that was there for me. It was there for me to be able to, you know what I'm saying, create a new variant of myself. just if I, you know, when it sought to write out goals, you know, utilize tools and certain, you know, and yeah, tools and certain platforms that was available. Now, being that we wasn't in the age of information, being that we wasn't awake, somebody like me, I just was, of course, I was just a watcher. I was a viewer, just a viewer, but not knowing that everybody could have jumped in the game, everybody could eat. See, the goal isn't to just like, that's never the goal, is to like have a motherfucker just hog the entire table. Like, you know what I'm saying? When niggas be saying that, like when you think of paid in full, like we all can eat B, you know what I'm saying? Like the goal is never to be a nigga that's selfish. We can literally all eat. Like watching somebody else and believing that you can't be anything like you see outside of yourself is where, you know, you don't believe in your own goal. You don't believe in that forward emotion of your energy that lies ahead when you actually put the energy down on paper and you believe that, you know, you say out loud, you know what I'm saying? You set a goal out loud or you put it down on paper, but that energy is you in its new form. And being that I was somebody who was watching I would watch individuals and I see them, you know, as a viewer, I didn't give myself no credit to put that goal into action, to allow it to then, you know what I'm saying, pre-create it, put it down, and then allow my energy to start moving into that transition and transit phase to where then, you know, if I was moving and I stayed present and stopped, you know, started motioning towards it, I would have been then being delivered and received that new variant of myself at that time, in that space. And this is like a lot of individuals, you know. The time is right now for you to utilize, you know what I'm saying, utilize the goal of, you know what I'm saying, you. The goal of you being, you know what I'm saying, to elevate to your next, to that variant. We're in a great time, like very, very great time, man. Like, you know, you don't no longer have to sit unaware on the sideline while everybody else in the game. Like, it was just a game where we was playing, you know, 21 or some shit. No, this is open court. Anybody can be out here. There ain't certain labels and there ain't certain names, just, you know, name cards that's just out on the court. That's lined up for certain niggas to be out there. No, everybody can be out there, B. Everybody can eat. Everybody can get the rock. Anybody can play. We ain't at no time of sitting back no more. You know, you got a voice at this very moment, at this very time, right now. It's time to utilize it. It's time to put goals into actions. You know what I'm saying? It's time to put them actions into play. It's time to be about action. At this time right now, somebody just still sitting by and, you know, especially, I mean, it's even those that are, you know, not even awareness, you know, may still be, they're not tapped in, they're not awake, but they're making efforts to like even change their lifestyles. But we're getting there, man. Awareness, me and you, we on them courts now, man. We gotta be in the game. We gotta have goals. We gotta not, you know what I'm saying, see the goal of our variant self, of our new self that we want to move towards and receive. You want to receive that new energy of you, that new variant of you, of I. Because it's important. Because I am somebody just as you are somebody, just like everybody else is somebody. And I really, these are the type of things that, you know what I'm saying, have you see the good in the world. Knowing that you can't just stay within that, you know what I'm saying, scarcity ass mindset. Yeah, we know this world is doing everything they fucking doing to try to throw the collective off, but you have to see, always have to see where the good lies in things. You know what I'm saying? I have made a promise to myself, man. Yeah. And this promise being here, that it rubs off on you as well, then always stay consistent, man. Stay consistent in whatever the fuck you do, because the number one thing that, you know, I'm gonna say about consistency is it don't matter if you was asleep, being when we was asleep or awake. Whatever you want in this life, whatever you going for, you know what I'm saying? Consistency is key. Okay? You know what I mean? That is key. That is consistency. Because you got to think about it. Going back to just like the mail. It's got to consistently be, you know what I'm saying? If we want to get something to somebody, you got to be consistently, you know what I'm saying? You got to make the effort. You got to make the push ahead to always drop the package off. You got to be consistently about that. This package, you got to get to this person. You got to get that package to them all the time. The moment you say, the moment you fall short to not want to drop off, you not want to show up for one person's package, it turn around and then that you'll get unorganized. Then you'll start to be like, you'll get behind on orders. You'll miss that first one because you weren't consistent. And then next thing you know what I'm saying, that order is out of the rotation. Now this person, that person is, you know what I'm saying, they complain about not receiving their order, not getting delivered. Then, you know what I'm saying, you didn't even realize that, I didn't even, you know what I'm saying, I didn't been mushing around in the bunch with the delivery, with the drop-offs that one got behind me. And then you may get a little sloppy, you may get, and two other packages may not get, you know, delivered. And in the office, you know what I'm saying, then if there's technical difficulties where, you know what I'm saying, the office may be closed or you can't, you know, get in when you want to get in because it's packed. Things like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, when you throw yourself off of, you know what I'm saying, when you throw yourself off that consistency track of just being, you know, having your head straight and doing what you do every day on a regular basis, if you're throwing off them tracks, you know what I'm saying, it can start, you know, it can rattle you. You don't know if you're going to be able to get back into the swing of things. You may fall short. You may just do it for a little while and then fall off again. But when you know that your consistency is there all the time, it's there, you know what I'm saying, 100%, you just start to do it because it's just something that you know what I'm saying, you align to. And see, that's my promise. Because I'm not going to be a person that, you know what I'm saying, made a promise to myself that truth is always going to be brought to the forefront. It will be. Realness will always be brought to the forefront. Advice to those in need of advice is always going to be brought to the forefront. I don't think that anybody who has a powerful voice, anybody who has, you know, a great pull with individuals who are relatable should ever take a sip, should ever sit down, should ever look away, should always be advising, should always be spreading light, should always be in the game. The goal is to never give up, never stop, never quit. It's always to keep persevering more, like persevering through. Because the moment, somebody's package is it comes to a stop, that person, they waiting on standby, like, damn, when is that package gonna get here? When is that package gonna get here? It's gotta be a consistency. You feel the need to just, you know what I'm saying? Now there's now drawing it back. That's okay, because a package ain't always gonna be, you're not gonna always have to drop a package off. But when an order comes up, you gotta get that package out. You gotta get the ball rolling again. So you're gonna have your time. You're gonna have days where you can relax, chill back, but then you're gonna have days where you gotta get back on. You gotta get back into the rotation of that consistency. But yeah, what you want, you already have. What you want, you already have. You already have. Not I. You already have. You say, you want better health, you have it. You want to connect, you want to better connect with self, you already have it. You are everything, and everything is you. Your goals are you. Don't ever forget that. Always be a person that thinks like on a higher level. All right? I want you to keep taking care of yourself. And may the goals that you are striving for come true. All right? Take care.